Jack Vettriano, a name synonymous with both artistic controversy and commercial triumph, began his life far removed from the prestigious galleries that would one day showcase his work. Born Jack Hogan in 1951 in the coastal town of St Andrews, Scotland, his upbringing was modest. His father toiled in the coal mines, a profession that young Jack himself would briefly experience after leaving school at the tender age of 14. Vettriano's early career was a tapestry of seemingly disparate jobs: a mechanic's apprentice, a salesman hawking encyclopedias, a trainee chef, a barman serving pints to thirsty patrons, and even a personnel officer. These were not the typical stepping stones to a life in the arts. It was a chance gift from a girlfriend, a set of paints that ignited a passion within him. He began, as many aspiring artists do, by imitating the masters. Vettriano immersed himself in the works of greats like Picasso, Monet, and Dali, diligently copying their techniques and styles. His early attempts were displayed in the unlikely gallery of his local pub, a far cry from the hallowed halls of the art world. In 1987, at the age of 36, Vettriano decided to pursue art professionally. He submitted 2 paintings to the Royal Scottish Academy's annual exhibition, a prestigious event in the Scottish art calendar. To his surprise, and perhaps to the astonishment of some within the established art circles, both paintings were accepted and promptly sold. This marked a turning point, the beginning of a career that would spark both admiration and animosity in equal measure. With his foot now firmly in the door of the art world, Vettriano began to develop his signature style. His paintings often featured figures, usually men and women, caught in moments of quiet introspection or unspoken tension. Their attire, reminiscent of 1940s fashion, lent his canvases a sense of timeless elegance. There was an undeniable voyeuristic quality to Vettriano's work. His subjects, often positioned near windows or in dimly lit interiors, seemed to invite the viewer to observe their private moments. This element, coupled with his exploration of themes such as longing, desire, and unattainable love, infused his paintings with an air of mystery. Vettriano's artistic influences were eclectic. He drew inspiration from the cinematic lighting of film noir, the evocative compositions of Edward Hopper, and the romanticism of pre-Raphaelite art. However, he always maintained that his greatest muse was his own life, his personal experiences shaping the narratives he depicted on canvas. His paintings, while aesthetically pleasing, were often devoid of smiles and overt displays of happiness. The figures in his canvases seemed perpetually locked in a world of unspoken emotions, their faces etched with a hint of melancholy or a wistful yearning for something just beyond their grasp. As Vettriano's popularity grew, so too did the art world's disdain for his work. Critics, accustomed to conceptual art and abstract expressionism, scoffed at his figurative style and narrative approach. They dismissed his paintings as chocolate box art, aesthetically pleasing but lacking depth. Some critics went further, accusing Vettriano of misogyny, citing the often submissive postures of the women in his paintings. Others found his work derivative, lacking originality, and too heavily reliant on established artistic tropes. Vettriano, however, remained undeterred by the critical backlash. He continued to paint the stories he wanted to tell, unconcerned with appeasing the tastes of the art elite, and the public responded. Vettriano's work resonated with a wide audience who found his paintings both beautiful and relatable. His exploration of universal themes, love, loss, loneliness, desire, transcended the often impenetrable wall of art world snobbery. His commercial success was undeniable. Reproductions of his paintings adorned countless living room walls, calendars, and even biscuit tins. His most famous work, The Singing Butler, became a cultural phenomenon. The original painting, depicting a couple dancing on a windswept beach while being sheltered by their servants, sold for a staggering £744,800 at auction in 2004, making it the most expensive Scottish painting ever sold at the time. Jack Vettriano's death on March 3, 2025, at the age of 73, marked the end of an era in the art world. He was a polarizing figure, both celebrated and scorned, but his impact on the art world is undeniable. He challenged the often elitist nature of the art establishment, proving that art could be both commercially successful and emotionally resonant without conforming to the dictates of critical taste. Vettriano's legacy is complex and multifaceted. He was a self-taught artist who achieved global fame despite, or perhaps because of, the art world's rejection. He bridged the gap between popular and high art, appealing to a vast audience who found solace and beauty in his evocative canvases. In the end, Jack Vettriano's story is a testament to the power of perseverance, the subjective nature of art, and the enduring appeal of a good story well told. His paintings, whether admired for their technical skill or dismissed as sentimental kitsch, continue to spark conversations and evoke emotions. A testament to the enduring power of art to transcend boundaries and touch the human soul. Why do millions of art lovers find themselves enchanted by Jack Vettriano's work? Now, let's unravel the magic behind his canvas. Jack Vettriano, often dismissed by critics but adored by the masses. His art isn't about complexity or pretentious strokes. It's about capturing raw, relatable emotions. Think nostalgia, lust, aspiration, those universal feelings that connect us all. Despite the art world's snubs, Vettriano's pieces like The Singing Butler and The Dance have become iconic. Why? Because they tell stories we all understand. They remind us of simpler times, forbidden romances and dreams we dared to dream. Critics might liken his work to fast food. Immediate, satisfying and lacking depth, but let's be real. Sometimes fast food is exactly what we crave. Vettriano's art bridges the gap between high and low art, making it accessible for everyone. So next time you see one of his paintings, remember it's not just art, it's a mirror reflecting our shared human experience. And that, my friends, is why Jack Vettriano's art resonates with everyone. This is gonna blow your mind. Jack Vettriano went from mining engineer to a world-renowned artist. Born in Fife, Scotland, Jack's path was far from ordinary. Starting out as a mining engineer, he never imagined he'd become a household name in the art world. At 21, a simple gift of watercolors sparked a passion that would change his life forever. In 1989, his big break came when two of his paintings were accepted into the Royal Scottish Academy's annual exhibition. Both sold on the first day. Despite facing harsh criticism from some art critics, Jack's work resonated deeply with the public. His iconic piece, The Singing Butler, captured hearts worldwide and solidified his legacy. Jack Vettriano's story is a testament to following your passion no matter where you start to do so. Let's celebrate his incredible journey and the timeless beauty of his art.